Okay, coming up next, I'm gonna recommend 10 perfumes for Christmas, holidays. Of course, it's coming up right around the corner, whatever you're celebrating. These are some great gift ideas. These are all mostly new fragrances that have come out in the last year or so. And so I thought I'd highlight those and pick the ones that I think would make great gifts. Find out what they are coming up next. Okay, welcome back everybody to Joel the Nose here at beautiful Osme Perfumery on another beautiful afternoon, and hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We just passed that holiday here in the United States, and now going into the official holiday season, Christmas. Things are starting to go up, lights, it's getting very festive, and so, you know, I think this time of year everyone wants to know what are good ideas for gifts. And if you're looking for that perfect fragrance for that loved one, whether it be a man or woman, these are 10 great unisex fragrances, perfect for anybody, perfect for that real fragrance, niche fragrance lover in your life. And these are not going to be in any particular order. I'm just going to talk about them quickly and go through them so you can find out a little bit more. So the first one I have here is from Boda The Victorious, and that is King, the King. And this is a fragrance that, again, just kind of I smelled for the first time maybe about a month ago. And it's, for Boda to me, I like this one. It's a very approachable, almost effervescent, just a little bit of almost a, I don't want to say clean, but it's just a very approachable Boda fragrance that I think, again, really fits perfectly for men or women. A lot of Boda to me are a little bit more masculine. This one is right, just perfectly suited for anybody. Next, I'm going to go to one of the newest from, of course, Seroff, and that is Herba Gold. Herba Gold, you can see it there. Look, I don't have to talk a lot about Herra Pura. Right here, Herra Pura, one of, in the last 3 or 4 years, one of the best-selling niche fragrances in the world. It just still crushes it. Whenever I see people come in here, it's one of the most asked for and still one of the best sold perfumes in all of Osme here. So it is really popular. This has that Herba Pura vibe, no doubt. What they've done is they've replaced some of the notes with, Maurice, what are some of the notes that were replaced that they put in Herba Gold? All right, so I'm gonna have them look them up like that, look it up real quick, put them on the spot. But I know it was like, I think it was like, not tangerine, but it was some of like the more, like maybe Bavica notes. Do you remember Bavica, some of the notes, the newer notes that went into?
Lemon, pear.
That's it, lemon, pear, orange, okay. Cinnamon, lemon, pear, orange, cinnamon. These are some of the notes that really kind of highlight the difference between Herba Pura, which has more of that kind of fruity, sweet, fruity pineapple smell. This one I think is like toned down a little bit on that overall fruitiness or sweetness. All right, next I'm gonna go, of course, to the house of Seroff. And you know, this is kind of that old Chemi bottle. This is Astral. And let me hold it up for you here. Astral from Seroff. Love those old kind of Chemi style bottles. Look at that cap. Again, this one fits into this, I think, just well blended, universally appealing smells. It's, again, a little bit of a, oh. I love just breathing all this in. Breathing all these fragrances right in a row for you. But Astral, again, to me is one of those mass appealing, well-liked, could be very commercial appealing, but still the great Seroff name, quality, performance, projection, and it's just so versatile. It can be used in any situation. You can use it for a Christmas party, an office party, work, date, extremely versatile. All right, that's gonna take me next to one of my next, or one of my favorite niche houses that I talk about a lot, and that is Arist, and this is L'Or de Louis. L'Or de Louis. This came out maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. And one of the things is you can see that makes this so cool are those gold flakes. Take a look at that. Just glistens in the sun. It's a little bit overcast right now, so the sun's not coming in as brightly here to the store. But this is a just beautiful kind of orange, blossom, citrus, sweet, sexy smell, just like the bottle. It's like they captured the sun, the orange blossom, all into this bottle with those orange flakes, or those gold flakes, I mean, and just, boom, put it on your skin. I wore this about 5 days ago, and it was something that just was beast mode on my skin all day long. Next, another fragrance I've talked about in the last few months quite a bit. This is Blue Agave from Precious Liquid. Blue Agave, I've got a little bit of a theme here. These are a little bit more fresh, I think mass appealing, very, again, I think appealable to both men and women equally. This is just a very fresh, green, almost not green, but you think blue, but it's not really blue. It's more fresh. But what I like what he's done here, what Richard Herpen, the owner, founder of, and perfumer behind his own brand, Precious Liquid, he took Blue Agave, which has been out for a few years under his brand, and he doubled the concentration of perfume oil. So this now is much longer lasting, even though it's kind of a fresh fragrance. You're gonna get great performance. So if you wanna, just again, a fragrance you can wear on any occasion, Blue Agave is one you can do and it will last. Next, from the great French house, Fragrance du Bois. This is Voyage A Paris. Voyage A Paris, however you pronounce, so I don't butcher too badly. This just came out in the last month or two. It's extremely popular since it came in here to Osme. Talking to the owners, Maurice and Bavica, this is one of their best sellers. It's just been crushing it. You can just, it's got that oriental sweet, you know, if you like that kind of genre, the Baccarat Rouge genre, I'm not comparing it to that. I'm not saying it smells like that, but it's in that genre, that kind of sweet, oriental, sexy, nighttime, date night vibe. Voyage à Paris, but you get the great, of course, beautiful, the architecture, the design, the artistry, the boxes, the performance. Fragrance du Bois always brings their A game, and that's a wonderful new release from them. Another new release from Rosendo Matteo. This is 2010, and I can tell you this just came in the last, again, month also here at Osme, and already it keeps selling out. This is on order now, so if you are interested and you go to Osme, you come here in person or you go to their website, it is going to be available again really soon. Oops, sorry, I lost the cap. And so this one, just to let you know, like the kind of main notes on this one are, what are these? What are the main notes on this one? Oriental heritage tradition. So I know they used to, Rosendo used to put like the 3 main notes on it. They've gone back to this kind of series now, these like 1988, 1970, 2010. I like all of those, but my favorite so far of that kind of heritage collection is, and it just got on my skin, this. Interestingly, I don't know what the smell of 2010 was. I just know what this smells like to me, and this smells like classic perfumery. This smells like just sophisticated gentlemen, like suit, tie, date, business meeting, sexy. That's 2010. All right, we got 3 more to go, and the next one is, of course, from Tamine. This is Fanfare. Talked about this when it came out a few months ago. Love the bottle, love the clear bottle, how they changed it up, kept the same style cap, again, but with a different color. And I just love this fresh lemon. This is like a lemon bomb. I've really gotten into lemon fragrances lately. I don't know if it's a trend, but I've smelled them. I've been actually working on my own, creating my own fragrances that have that lemon smell, but I love it. This is just a great, fresh, invigorating, lively, energetic fragrance that is gonna give you like a little kick in your butt, a little pep in your step, as they say, and just perfect to really kind of motivate you and almost, I don't know, to me that kind of elevates my spirits. It just makes me feel happier. All right, go to my second to last fragrance, the newest fragrance from Lark. This is Serus. Serus from Lark. Take a look there in their classic bottle, the same design, designed by, I believe, the founder of this was an architect. This is just so ergonomic. It's slick. It's just clean lines. And, well, let's talk about the fragrance. This is, to me, one of those fragrances that it's the opposite of some of the last ones they did, which were really dark and heavy and super niche. This is much more, I would say, of that entry-level niche where you're coming from the designer world and you're trying something new. This is that fresh, just again, mass appealing. If you like, any of the, the classic designer fragrances, whether it be Bleu de Chanel or Aqua de Jo, or obviously if you come into the Creed Aventus world, now you're getting into something like this. It is going to get you compliments. It's going to be well liked by anyone that smells it on you, and it's got the great quality from the Lark House, so you know you're getting a wonderfully blended, crafted fragrance. And that leaves me for my last choice. And this is going to be, again, the newest from Parfums de Marly. This is Halan. This is, again, Parfums de Marly, they just know how to bring great fragrances to market. I know they spend a lot of times a year or sometimes two before releasing new fragrances. I've talked a lot with the brand representatives, and I've been to many of their presentations. I know how they operate. They put a lot of effort into deciding what fragrance is going to come out, and they retest it and they reblend it. And so before something comes out, there's been a lot of thought behind it. You may not like it, of course. Not everybody's going to like every fragrance, but this is one that, although it's released in the masculine bottle, again, a little piece of interesting information from talking to the owners here, Bavica, of course, and Maurice. This is bought by far more women than it is men right now. So in its first few months of release being out, and you smell it, and again, it is one of those fragrances that if you look at the note breakdown, it's got bergamot, orange blossom, cinnamon, cardamom, vanilla bourbon, ambroxan, gaiac wood, pralines, and musk. You look at that note breakdown and they all seem very likable, sexy, warm, inviting notes. But again, it's been designed kind of more for the masculine side of the clientele of Parfums de Marly, but it's the women that are going crazy over this. It's like 80-20. Men, I think it's one of these ones that when I've been in here and I've observed how they react, when they smell it on a strip of paper, it's just okay. When they put it on their skin, it's a totally different ballgame. Women fall in love with this right off the bat, just on the scent strip on the paper. So again, it just shows you why it's so important when you're testing fragrances to make sure you put it on your skin. Please test it on your skin. We have so much space up and down our arms. I come in here on a day like this, I may smell 10 perfumes because I've got all the space here, on the back of my arm, my neck, either side, my hands. Wear it, try it, get to know it. So there you go. These are 10 great gift ideas for the person that you love, that special person in your life. Try them out, get samples, But I do think that anyone that loves fragrance that gets one of these is gonna love it and really appreciate that gift from you. Thank you as always for watching. Again, happy holidays for everybody. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace, love, and perfume.